I think it's incredibly important that a professor is very professional about dealing with grade disputes. What can often happen in extremely large classes is a student can be upset with their grade, they can talk to the marking TAs, perhaps the marking TAs explains to them why their grade can't change, they're still not happy, so they go up to a head TA or a coordinator, and they can spend many hours of the TA's time arguing about grades. And if they then go to the professor and the professor just gives them more marks, it completely undermines the entire grading process and is also very unfair on all of the other students. With so many students in a class, you can have many TAs marking the same assignment or they're splitting it between them, and it's very important that they stick to a fairly strict grading rubric so they can be as fair and as consistent for all of the students as possible. And if you then start giving just the argumentative students extra marks, they're going to realise that they can do that over and over again, and you're going to end up with a professor who's overwhelmed with grade requests and a teaching team that's very unhappy because they're being undermined by the professor. So it's very important that if the professor has students approach them about the grade dispute, they talk to the head TA, they talk to the coordinators, perhaps even talk to the TA who actually marked, find out what the problem is if this student has seen them already, and the professor themselves never changes the grades. If it's actually a grading question, if it's an addition error or something like that, then they may have not gone to the TAs and gone straight to the professor. But when it's actually about grading, it's very important to do it through the marking TAs themselves rather than straight through the professor.